Egalt the Master Dragon was a character introduced in part 1 of the second season of Dragon's Rising alongside his partner and better half Rontu, and in my opinion he is one of the strongest characters and character arcs not only in Dragon's Rising but perhaps the entirety of Ninjago. On arrival in season 2, Egalt is anything but a nice, cooperative, or likable character. He shows attitude and looks down upon the ninja, is generally demotivating, and carries with him a sense of tiredness, like a personification of it wanting to be over. Egalt is an allegory for loss of spark, reminiscing on past glory but failing to look at what he has in front of him, shadowed by the natural weakening of old age. His design and color scheme, shrouded in black and white, gives emphasis to this idea even more, making him seem like a lost legend. Andrew Francis does a great job at voicing the old legend, and his dialogue makes it all the more clear that the supposed return of the Forbidden Five would not mean much to him, but a spit on his already shrouded legacy. Unlike Rontu, the younger of the two, who still has the spark and fight left in her, Egalt is shown as having lost it much longer. We later find out why this is happening, and that's because Egalt is dying painfully. Whilst training with the ninja remains on the harder side, with Egalt remaining and getting stricter and stricter with those ranked rank 2, what I'd like to bring to attention here is particularly Egalt's connection and relationship with Aaron. Aaron, despite being ranked Fang 2, has minuscule experience to make up for it, and despite it, he is the one put through the strictest and harshest discipline by Egalt. Aaron messes up the most, and that naturally makes the viewer inclined toward the idea of Egalt just taking his anger out on Aaron, but the truth behind this is revealed to us only in Egalt's final words. His connection to Lloyd is another one which deserves some mention. It is Egalt whom in the second episode of season 2 part 2 truly gives Lloyd the title of master and indirectly uplifts Lloyd's own will and spirit. We'll talk about this more later. The most important connection Egalt has with any of the ninja is the one with Wildfire, whom he funnily enough does not even train.
I came here alone because I do not wish to be disturbed.
Yeah, me too.
Two almost make for a grandparent and child pairing. Wildfire, being of the fire tribe of dragons, is being brought up by them and is the only one knowing folklore and the legacy of Egalt, which is what saves him in his final few days. As Wildfire realizes that Egalt has the wasting sickness, meaning he's dying slowly but surely, something unavoidable, she makes for him Janice melon stew and meets him in what is for sure the most important scene for Egalt's character. Wildfire goes up to him, and despite him first being annoyed, it is her mention of his folklore amongst the dragons. Though he's still skeptical even after this conversation, the mention of a Mount Egalt and the fact that Wildfire was actually inspired by his legends and legacy proves to Egalt one big thing. His glory never went away with time, it only became a legend with it. And now Egalt has the chance to pass on this legend, this glory he once achieved, to someone else, his final students. This is the exact moment to go to where Egalt's trajectory takes a complete 180-degree turn. Just look at that smile. It isn't one of nostalgia or a bittersweet one, it is one of satisfaction. The realization that his glory will never end or disappear as he imagined, but only pass on as it has for centuries now. Egalt's final appearance alive comes in the pilot of season 3 part 2 as the wasting sickness has caught up to him, and what he speaks of here is what really just ties a bow up on everything his arc has been building up to. He admits that the ninjas are his greatest students and refers to them as a final gift, which he is happy to have long lived enough to achieve. I kinda spelled that one wrong, guys. My bad about that. They restore his faith in not only people, but even himself. He admits that Aaron had the most potential of any of the ninjas and instructs Lloyd, no, Master Lloyd, to not let Aaron go astray. And then his final words with Wildfire as he reassures her, speaking out that all stories come to an end and that this will only be a new adventure for an old dragon. With his final words, of course, going to his companion of centuries, the great master takes a bow one last time. It is implied that Egalt stays behind in the spectral lands, choosing to help Morrow in his quest to protect oncoming souls, which is what the new adventure and his next life has in store for him. Egalt has one of the best character arcs in Ninjago because he leaves no loose ends by the time of his departure. It's a neatly wrapped present in a bow and one of the most bittersweet endings for any character arguably on the show, and that is why Egalt's character works. But what are you guys' thoughts? Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, comment down below, and yeah, just keep supporting the channel, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.